Welcome to Small Business Growth Simplified, an overview of the small business growth cycle, brought to you by DE Incorporated. Small business growth is simpler than most people think. The problem is, most books and training programs take an academic approach, which doesn't communicate the simplicity of the growth cycle, so business owners continue to struggle in frustration to grow their small business. Small business growth is actually a defined process. If you knew what to do, when to do it, and how to execute, wouldn't growing your small business be less complicated? The process was defined by Neil Churchill and Virginia Lewis in their May 1983 Harvard Business Review publication, The 5 Stages of Small Business Growth. In it, Churchill and Lewis defined 5 stages of business growth: existence, survival, success, rapid growth, and maturity. Each has a very specific goal that we'll look at shortly. Additionally, they found that 2 critical factors impact the business's ability to grow: owner factors and company factors. Owner's growth factors include the owner's goals, their operational abilities, managerial abilities, and strategic abilities. On the company factors side, the characteristics include financial resources, personnel resources, system resources, and business resources. Think of the influences of these factors as we look at the goal of each stage of the growth cycle. The existence stage is often considered the startup phase. However, there are plenty of companies that are still in this stage of growth many years after startup. The goal of the existence stage is creating consistent break-even. When you achieve this, you advance to the survival stage. The survival stage is where a majority of small business owners find themselves. However, they don't know that they're there. The goal of the survival stage is to create consistent profitability. Here's a simple question you can ask to determine if your business is at this stage. Could you leave your business tomorrow and still live your current lifestyle? If your answer is no, it would take me a couple of years to get my house in order, you're stuck in what I call no man's land. You get to the success stage by untangling yourself from your business. The goal in the success stage is similar to the survival stage, creating consistent profitability. But the difference here is systems create the profitability. That is, the business runs itself, so that you as an owner can step away from your business and it creates cash flow and profitability. Another feature of this stage is a major decision point in the business's fate: to grow or not to grow. If the owner decides to grow the business, it begins to transition into a big company. If the owner decides just to sustain the current size of the operation, and they would disengage from the business. If you ever want to sell your business, you must get it to this stage. If not, your ability to sell your business and the value of your business goes down dramatically. You only enter this phase, the rapid growth phase, if you make the decision to grow your business into a big company. Thus, the goal becomes pretty apparent: effectively managing your resources so that your growth doesn't outpace the resources that you have available to you. Finally, we enter the maturity phase. The maturity stage of the business becomes very sluggish, and the business will die if new markets are not found. Thus, the goal in the maturity phase is finding new markets or diversifying into your current markets with new offerings. Okay, did you apply the characteristics of influencing each stage? Do you have an idea where you are and your business fits into the cycle? If not, then I would recommend that you download our Small Business Growth Matrix. This will give you a better understanding of the factors and what impact they have on your small business growth. So, with this new information, where do you go next? Download a copy of our Small Business Growth Matrix. This will give you a more comprehensive view of the cycle and what's out there. Next, determine you and your business's stage of growth. And finally, if you need help Just contact DE Inc. for a free 30-minute consultation.
I'd like to personally thank you for your interest in DE Incorporated. If you're ready to start growing your business or want a better life-work balance, call us for a free 1-hour consultation at 727-487-5435 or get more information on our website at www.dinoelitis.com or find more information on our blog at yoursmallbusinessgrowth.com.